Hey all, Meg here. In this video, I want to talk about personal growth. Yes, you've heard about personal and professional development, but it has been a rocky year. It's 2020, and I think most of us probably like, screw it, I'm gonna give up. This is crazy. I'm not one of those people. I'm just not. I want to urge you, watch this video. Let's be one of those people. Let's not give up on ourselves and our goals just because it's been somewhat of a crapshoot of a year. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you a couple tips to do that. Some ways to flip your perspective a bit. Hi, I'm Dr. Meg Adams. If you're just seeing this video, I am a researcher and a teacher, and I own my own media production business. So I do all of those things, but I do all of those to support storytellers like you, if you're watching this, and to help people, empower people to own their own story, to share their story, to help make the world a brighter place. So it's 2020. I think we can all agree it's been a little bit of a dumpster fire of a year. Things have gone haywire. And I know if you're like me, it's kind of funny to think back to the beginning of the year when everybody was like, 2020, a new decade, woo woo, like here we are. Like I had some really, really audacious goals set for this year. And I'm not gonna give up on all of them, but I want you to know that I want to talk about personal goals. I want to talk about not giving up on them, and I want to talk about being flexible and adaptable. So that's the goal of this video. And my first tip is, if you are struggling to find motivation, if you are stuck right now and you're just like, okay, it's the end of the year, let's just call it, right? I would encourage you not to do that, because on January 1st, you're gonna wake up, and if you felt defeated all year, if you felt defeated in November and December, chances are you're not going to be super motivated. You might be motivated for like 3 or 4 weeks, right? I used to do that too. But then you'll fall down or something will happen. Who knows what the heck can happen? And you'll quit. And so I want to encourage you not to quit, but I also want to encourage you not to wait till January 1st. So here's what you need to do. If you're with me, if you're like, yes, Meg, this is it. I'm going to tackle this year. I'm going to end it on a high note, and I'm going to carry that momentum into 2020. Here's what I advise you to do. If you are thinking about personal goals, I want you to reframe those for a minute, and I want you to reflect back on this year and think about what brings you joy. This is for those of us who are just kind of in a funk right now. And so so maybe journal, maybe get a piece of paper out, spend some time meditating on like what you want to be. You know, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up in a way that will leave you feeling joyful, accomplished, fulfilled at the end of the day? And there's so many ways that we can look at this, right? But I think first we have to identify what those things are, right? And so set that as like your personal goal. Like that should be the overarching piece that guides you towards what your personal goals should be. And then the second step is to start showing up, right? You want to start doing that now. Like don't wait, right? Head into 2021 with that momentum. But you have to have, once you have a vision, you've got to have a plan. So what I like to do and what I'm doing now is like, okay, I looked at my personal goals from last year. There are a few of them that I might not hit. I'm going to strive towards it. I'm going to give you an example. One is I wanted to read 52 books this year. That's 1 book a week. And I'm at 26. So, I mean, that one might not happen, but that doesn't mean that I'm just going to be like, well, whatever, I'm going to stop reading and I'll get my book stack ready for 2021. No, like I might still make it, right? I'm still going to read. That brings me joy. And it's something that I feel like helps me learn. I feel like I'm a lifelong learner. And so I love reading. So that's something that, again, once you think about those things that bring you joy, think about how you can make a plan to achieve them. So for me, it's like, well, I know I got to take at least an hour or two a day to read. And so I'm going to find that hour. If it's before I go to bed, sometimes it's when I wake up, like this is what I'm going to do. So whatever it is, like whatever the things are that you want to accomplish before the end of this year, or the things that you feel you need to do to send you into 2021 better, I would say do it now. So I hope these pieces of advice help you to head out of 2020 and into 2021 with some motivation. I think we all deserve that, and I think no matter what it is that you're striving for, no matter who you want to be or what you want to do, that you can do it. And I hope hope that this advice was really helpful for you. I encourage you to check out other videos here or some of my social media, but I do have a group dedicated specifically for women in storytelling. It's called Sisters in Storytelling. You can join it by just searching Sisters in Storytelling on Facebook, answering a few questions and requesting it, and there you're gonna get motivation, you're gonna get tips, you're gonna get tricks, you're gonna get a community. You're gonna be in a community of women storytellers who wanna be there to support you. And I'm your biggest cheerleader. So go ahead and check that out. I am hoping that I will see you there soon.